Hey guys, let's not waste any time. Welcome to House Renovations Part 3. Take it away, Jasper!
Part 3.
Welcome to day 3, guys, and plans have changed a little bit. Instead of putting in the window and insulating the wall, we're actually going to exchange the door. So pardon the mess in the room. It is a storage room currently at the moment. But the whole point of this project of widening the door frame is to get that chair to be able to come out with a person sitting in it. Now today, we're going to have to take off some of these on the side. We're also going to have to retake off these panels, and then we're going to shore up the door frame so that the new door can swing inside. First things first, we had to take off the old molding from the door frame. You could see it right here in an unorganized pile, just like my brain. Now, you know how the old saying goes, you got to have the right tools for the right job. And we got some shiny new toys to show you. We were using a Sawzall and a skill saw. We're still going to use the Sawzall today, but got a miter saw this time. So for today's project, we're using 3 different saws. A compound miter saw, which you just saw, a Sawzall, and a skill saw. And to explain how all 3 work, we're going to take it over to the old man. You guys just saw the miter saw and also the skill saw and the Sawzall in a moment, but what's the difference, old man, using a miter saw versus a skill versus a Sawzall?
Okay, well, we're using a miter saw, which is also considered called the chop saw too, because what it does is it cuts full lengths of 2x4, 2x6, 2x8s, stuff like that, 4x4s. Your standard stick to wood. Now, a skill saw can do the same thing, but the difference is, like when you go to cut plywood, you can't use a chop saw to cut it because you got to be able to control the saw for the rip, which is the full length of the plywood, to rip it in half. Or like say you got to cut out an opening for a window, you got to be able to cut 3 different sides or 4 different sides, it depends on how the window is, to take that opening out. You can't do it with a chop saw or a miter saw. You can do that with a jigsaw. You can do that with a skill saw and also with the Sawzall. Now, a Sawzall is a versatile tool for cutting wood in different ways. You can use it for cutting wood. You also can use it for cutting metal. You can use it for cutting plastic. There's different blades for that. You can get different blades for your other saws too, but you can't cut like nails off in a board with just a regular blade because it'll dull it. And with the other saws, you don't have as much control as you would with the
Skill saw?
no,
Or the Sawzall?
there you go. You're finally getting it.
See, I'm learning. I'm learning.
So
Now that we know how all the saws we're going to use today work, we're going to get into it in the next video. So stay tuned for part 3.5 coming soon.